All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before I get going, how many of you have been here before? If you've been here before, put your hands up. All right, good. This is good. How many of you know how I feel about text messages during the show? Anybody know?
It's like hitting a wall.
Yeah, it's like hitting the wall. Thank you very much, Iron Sniper. So I got those turned off. And if you really do need to get a hold of them, I'll answer them after the show if they do come in. But if you need to get a hold of us, what's the best way to reach us?
Discord.
Discord. You join the Discord. All right, that's really the best way to get a hold of us. Wow. Okay, you guys haven't been paying attention. I got to go after that more. All right. Now, anybody know how many events I've hosted in Altspace?
700.
Anybody? 700. That's right. We've done over 700 shows in Altspace, and in that time, what's the question we get asked every single day?
Why are we here?
Very good. Why are we here? You get it every single day. Why are we here? What is this all about? What are we doing? All right, so I like to start out with that question. You'll find the answer right under my podium here with these three little words right here. So everybody, let's hear it. Why are we here?
Feed a
shark.
shark.
All right, that was good, but I've been looking forward to this all day. I know we don't have a very large crowd, but maybe we could put a little more heart into it, people. Why are we here?
Feed
Feed
a
a shark. To feed a shark. To feed a shark. All right, very good. Now, in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. All right, so I'm going to bring my friends out. Anybody want to see my friends? I'm going to bring them out here. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's bring him out. Here we go. Let's see. All right, that's the wrong button. That didn't work. Oh, the bridges are going out. This is horrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no, we're going to try this again. All right, we're going to bring my friends out. There we go. We've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. And these are my friends. And they're looking good now, but this was not always the case. There was a time when they were wasting away to nothing, and it was very sad. And out of desperation, I became an Altspace event host. All right. And I came in Altspace. I started hosting events all the time. I got up to 10 a week. I had hundreds of people coming through my events and experiences, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. All right. And I had a conversation with an admin that changed my life forever. That admin told me that Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. And I'm like, anything? Really? So, I've got right to work working on that because listen, it's not enough to expect you guys to help me save the earth one shark at a time. You need some incentive. And we have an incentive here for you today. If you'll notice this red circle over here, throughout the show, you're going to be seeing the various objects appearing in it. And this is part of our 12-piece aquarium-themed world building kit. All right. And it's very unique in that each one starts out empty and it's yours to decorate any way you want. So that each one in Altspace is going to be completely different. So if both you and your friend win the show and you both get this prize, you're going to decorate it a different way. So that no two are going to be the same. And we're hoping that this is going to be enough to make you want it. You're going to make you want it enough to be a volunteer on today's show. All right. Now, if you'd like to be a volunteer on today's show, all you have to do, right, is approach this open section of the railing right here. And you'll see my friend and co-host Sharky, right, in that open space right there. Right. And all you have to do is just pet Sharky right on the nose. And the way you do this is by taking that pointer that's coming out of your hand and aiming it right at Sharky's nose. And you're going to get a spinning target. Now, if you squeeze your trigger on that spinning target, you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air right in front of you, right? And all you have to do is enter your Altspace username, not your display name. This has to be your username. Now, if you don't know what that is, you can find it easily enough by pressing that blue and white triangle button on your lower left. Your main menu will open up in the air in front of you. And on the very bottom, you're going to see a tab that says me. And there'll be a very inviting smiley face right there, right? And all you have to do is click on that, and you'll see your avatar looking back at you. And you can, fix your hair and be like, oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's good, right? I'm looking good tonight. And then on the left-hand side of that, you're going to have your display name. And right below that in parentheses is going to be your username. And that's the name that we're going to need in order to distribute the prize in case you're one of our winners today. All right. Now, listen, while you fill that out, I know what goes on in the campfire, people. All right. I've been around Altspace for a while. I know the ropes. I know the bad things that can happen. Because listen, I heard all that stuff she said about you. I did. I know how she's plotting to destroy you. I do. I know how she's trying to steal your boyfriend. I know how, she's scheduling troll raids to go attack your events and how they're stealing your artwork and they're doing all kinds of things like that. But listen, together we can change this. All you have to do is anyone doing that to you, you're having a problem with anybody in Altspace, send them a come visit. And when you do that, they'll come here. My friends will get a chance to eat, and together make Altspace a better place. and it'll bring us all together, and we'll clean it up. You know, you got to think of this as like a public service, right? You know, so all right. So the way this is going to work is you're going to notice that on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. And all you have to do is press that button. It'll turn blue, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. But we do ask that if you're going to be on the show, please make sure that you're going to have an open microphone because it'd be a lot easier if we can talk to you. Okay. All right. So now let's see here. So all you have to do is press that raise hand button. I see we have 3 on the list already. Does anybody else want to help me feed a shark? All right. All right, we got 5. That's good because we like to have the options. It is Shark Time. That's cool. All right. Melvin, Buster, and Fang, you want to hear tonight's specials? All right, let's hook this up. Let's look at the menu here, which is kind of funny because it actually is a menu. All right, let's see. We have wow, we got a VR celebrity in the crowd tonight who wants to be on the show. All right, we've got Fail to Render. He's done some really innovative things. All right, and we also have let's see. We have Wandering Soul will do, and we also have we have Snail Squad. I'll try that. Interesting name. All right, so that'll be our first 3, and what we're going to do now is we're going to extend these bridges. Right, and please wait for them to fully extend because we don't want to see anyone to get hurt just yet. All right, and if you need to recenter, now's the time. If you try to do that while you're on the stage, what's going to happen is when you're going to get thrown in the audience, and this is just awkward for everybody. All right, Lily, you got a little bit of feedback. I'm going to go ahead and mute you just temporarily there. Don't be offended if you have something to say. You can always unmute yourself. You've got a little bit of feedback there. All right, now speaking of which, if you look on your lower left, you're going to notice a microphone icon. When that microphone icon is clear, we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. We like that. We like being able to hear you laugh. We like being able to interact with all of you, right? But if somebody does mute you during the show, maybe one of our moderators or my producer, sees that you got some background noise like Lily had, something like that, and turns it red. Don't feel like you can't participate. You can always unmute yourself if you have something to say, and you also have that pink cheek smiley face. When you click on that, it gives you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. I'd like to reserve this one if I can, because this is by far the most distracting of all the emojis. A giant hand sticking out of your head. I'll render. What did you do? Reset it on stage. Was I right? Was it awkward?
It's a habit.
You feel weird. You're like, uh-oh. Your eyes are really red. You been getting enough sleep?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that giant hand sticking out of your head, we're going to use that as a signal, right? If something goes wrong. So, if Sharky starts wisecracking behind my back, or the roof starts cracking, or you see an actual cracking, we're going to want to know about it, okay? Ooh, what's going on there? Oh, Snail Squad, are you okay?
Yeah, what's up, man?
All right, you're getting some crazy feedback. All right, whoa, that's kind of creepy. Anyone else find that creepy? All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, let's take a moment to get to know our volunteers. Let's start out with you, Snail Squad, because it seems like you're having some kind of a sound thing. How long have you been around Altspace for?
A couple months now.
A couple months. Have you ever been to the show at all? No, you said it was your first time before. Yeah.
No,
okay, so
yeah,
it's
my
your
first time
here. All right, that's good. All right, and you've seen everything around Altspace, right? You've explored a little bit.
A little bit.
You had enough? Yeah, you chose to go out this way? Respect that.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, cool. Very nice. All right. Render, it's an honor to have you here tonight. You're VR famous.
Michael.
Wow.
Oh, thank you. How are you?
This is an occasion. How was the Vegas trip? That was a big deal. You made VR history.
Vegas was crazy. Yeah. First time hybrid show, real life in VR, stand-up comedy. It was awesome.
If Vegas is crazy, can I go into therapy or something? You think maybe that'll help?
Maybe, dude. Yeah. Check it out.
Cool.
Kind of expensive, but figure it
Very
out.
nice. All right. Wandering Soul, you're back. All right. Welcome back. There's enough of you left to play. You keep coming places. Everything going okay in your life there?
Yeah.
It is?
Okay.
I'd like to think
Making
so.
sure. Have a strategy for tonight? You played a bunch of times. How are you going to win over our audience?
Show them my love and my passion and fail.
It's going to really resonate with their hearts, right? That's a good strategy. All right. So what you're going to do now is everybody come on up and join me. Come up this ramp here. And once you get up top, you're going to notice we have these yellow X's set up. If everybody would choose a yellow X to stand on, make yourself at home because hopefully you're going to be here for a while. All right. There you go. Very nice, everybody. All right. Now, if you would, just press that consent button in front of you. It's a minor formality for our insurance company.
Oh, no. Here we go.
There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Very
What am I
good.
consenting to, Michael?
Yeah. It's just like, our terms and service. It's no big deal. All
Right.
But if you guys would, in the interest of fairness, if everybody could press down on your left thumbstick, I would surely appreciate that just to keep it nice and fair. All right. There we go. Very nice. Everybody did that. That's good. Now, listen, we want you to feel safe, secure, and comfortable. So we're going to raise up these glass enclosures here for you. All right.
Oh,
There you
God.
go.
Oh,
Very
thank you so
nice.
much.
Beautiful.
You're very welcome. Now, listen, just a quick reminder. Any attempts to escape during the show will immediately disqualify you from our events. And listen, we are told that that's excessive, but you know what's excessive? Denying my friends a chance to eat. Okay, that's just animal cruelty, and I will not stand for it. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask our volunteers a question. All right, as we begin our first round here, and you're going to notice that a number has appeared above your head. Now, this gives our audience the power to vote for you. Now, everybody, you have one vote, and you can distribute it any way you want. Right. So let's say that Render gives a really incredible answer. You're very impressed. You're like, that's the most creative thing I've ever heard. I'm inspired. I'm awestruck, right? So what you do is you click on Render's nameplate, and you'll see his number goes up by 1. All right. But let's say that Snail Squad, who's got a squad, he's got an army of snails, and you're all very impressed by this, and they all give him the ultimate answer, and you're like, why did I vote for Render? Where did I go wrong? But don't worry, you can change your vote at any time. All you have to do is click on the nameplate of Snail Squad, and you'll be able to, adjust the votes accordingly until we close the voting and lock them in place, to evaluate to see who goes on to the next round. All right. And that's how this is going to work. Now let's start out with you, Render. Are you ready for your first question?
I'm here, man. Let's do it.
Well, that's great, because I'm absolutely not. You're going to give me a second here. Sometimes I got to cheat and look at my notes here. All right, let's see. Well, one of our Ravenhall regulars, Courtney, she has a well-known, penchant for chicken nuggets. She's really into them, all right? It comes up on the show an awful lot. And that got me thinking, because, listen, people say that tuna is the chicken of the sea. Right? And I'm thinking this is a golden business opportunity for us that we can't ignore. Right. So we're thinking, if you could help us out here, all right, and give us some, kind of like a plan, if you will, all right, so that we can make tuna nuggets the next big thing. Right. And then we go on to have a financial empire, because listen, we really need some new lab equipment in here. Really do. All right. So what do you got for us, Render? What's our plan?
Well, I think the only logical answer is to give it all to Subway, because they have fake tuna, right? So we just give them tuna nuggets. There you go. That's all I got to say.
So yeah, that'll cut down a lot on the marketing. I like that. That's a good plan. Now, Snail Squad, what do you think? What's our ultimate plan here? How can we make tuna nuggets the next big thing?
At the same time, introduce salmon nuggets.
I see. This way we give people like the illusion of choice.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. All right, Snail Squad is very clever. It's no wonder that all those snails follow you. I'm impressed. All right. Now, Wondering Soul, what's our plan? How can we make tuna nuggets the next big thing?
We make the sponsor of Tuna Nuggets Shark Time, and we tell them how much all the proceeds will go towards the sharks.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We went over the hearts and minds. That's a good answer. All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to play some music here, and I want you all to take a moment to think about the consequences of your actions. All right. I want you to think about, their Altspace careers. I want you to think about their futures, their friends, their families. All right. Let's see here. All right. Now we're going to lock our votes out in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Let's see. Oh, Snail Squad. Oh. All right, well, let me ask you this, Snail Squad. Do you have any plans later?
I really don't. No.
That's good. That's good. Better question, and probably the most important question we ask here at Shark Time is, does anybody know where you are right now?
No, actually.
Oh, that's excellent. We love hearing it. All right, look, as a friendly advice here, give us a good scream on your way out. Right, as you meet my friend Buster. All right, here we go. There it is. Give us your best scream. Help. Well, that was a good scream. Listen, I've become something of an expert on screams while we've been doing this show. We hear a lot of it here. And I got to say, that was good quality. You all like that? Put your hands up if you like that scream. Let me hear it. Was good? All right, cool. All right, now listen, I know what you just saw, and I know what it looks like. All right, when we first showed this show to the admins, we were very proud, and they were extremely horrified because of a misunderstanding. It seems that they thought that effect you just saw, that it looked like something else, and I really think it says more about them than it does us. Right? Because listen, that's just seasoning. That's all that is, and we have to put it in because sharks don't like eating people, but they love eating Altspace Avatars. They're delicious. But some Altspace Avatars have these green tags above their head, right? And it's kind of nasty. It's really gross. It's got like the disgusting minty aftertaste. It's really just friends don't like it. So we have to add in that seasoning just to make it a better experience for everybody. So listen, if you're at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had tonight, I want you to please remember when you talk about the effect, just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all it's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. All right. As we go into our second round, we have an opening here if anyone else would like to be on the show. So let's take a look at our menu and see who we have. Let's see. As part of our main course. Let's see who we have here. Let's have Iron Sniper up. Yeah, Iron Sniper is one of our regulars. He's been on a bunch of times. Right. Oh, I just realized picking up Iron Sniper might be a little bit of a conflict of interest given one of the questions that come in. All right, well, we'll see. All right, we're going to extend these bridges here, Iron, and have you up. All right. Just answering one of these might be a little bit tough for you.
Okay.
Just be warned. All right, come on up. Come on up. If you make it to the next round, it might be an issue, but we'll see how it goes. All right, now you've been on the show a bunch of times, but there's some new people here tonight who may not know you. How long have you been around Altspace for?
At least I got to be a year at least.
Year. Wow. And you've been in the show a bunch of times, and you brought some people here. We appreciate that. And you keep coming back. Why do you keep coming back?
Just think it's a fun show and it's funny and it's a good time and the work put into it is great.
Everything's going okay with your life that you keep throwing it away like this?
Well, yeah, I work too much.
All right, man. I just want to check in. Fist pump. There you go. All right, cool. All right. Well, come on up. You know the drill here. Going to pick out a nice yellow X for you. I think we got you right over Buster. All right, you're going to stand on that yellow X. All right, there you go. And just go ahead and check in with that consent button. And Buster's going to swim on up. Welcome back, Buster. There we go. Let's hear it for Buster, everybody. There we go. Anybody? Let's hear it. Yeah, all right. There we go. That's better. All right, very cool. All right, now what we're going to do, Iron, I don't want you to feel left out, so we're going to give you a glass enclosure of your very own.
Okay.
There we go. Let's reset our scores here so we can get all ready to go. All right, let's see here. Now, let's start out with Wandering Soul. Are you ready for your question?
No.
You're not? That's good because I'm not either. So what I'll do is I'll look down here and I'll sneak the thing. All right, here we go. There we go. I got it now. All right. So are you ready now? Check it in. Are you ready to go? You guess? Oh, we can go over here. Or listen, Render, your fellow volunteer
Perfect.
and your fellow volunteer contestant isn't ready. Now they've put you on the spot. All right. You should be offended by that. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
They're messing with you now. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with you. Are you all set?
All right, let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, well, it turns out that sharks have a very developed sense of the electromagnetic spectrum. Now, Sharky tells me that it's really cool. He says it's way better than sonar. Really is. All right. But the thing of it is like when you want, some, alone time or some downtime, it makes it really hard to block things out, and it makes it hard to be alone. All right. But Sharky's found, he's been exploring, surface life and humans, and he's found a solution: fridge magnets. All right, that's the answer. All right, and he finds if he puts enough of them around, it just really calms him down. And he's looking to expand his collection. So he's turning to you, our volunteer, so he knows how to shop. Right? So Render, if you could tell us about what kind of fridge magnets you have on your refrigerator in the real world, we'd love to hear.
My fridge magnets. Okay. I have one from Omega Mart. It's like a cow, but it's also like a cereal bar, right?
Okay.
Thanks. I have a calendar with my my comedy shows on it.
Oh,
What
cool.
else do I have? One that says you can sleep when you're dead, drink coffee.
Coffee's good. We like that.
Yeah, coffee's good. I'm trying to think. I have a picture of my daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
And,
see that? Render's got a family, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have a badass Thanos glove that's actually a beer opener. So there you go.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you open a beer and half the population goes away. That's interesting.
That's exactly right.
All right. Well, I think we've learned something about Render tonight. I say, all right. Well, let's move on to Iron Sniper. Iron Sniper, I want you to tell us about your fridge magnets. What kind of magnets do you have on your refrigerator?
I also have my son and daughter on my fridge.
Ooh. Wow.
Whoa.
Iron's got a family too. You all gonna have to think about that when you vote. All right, let's see. All right, now how many? All right, well, what kind of? You have any other magnets up there?
Oh yeah. I got a picture of my 3 dogs. Have
Wow.
magnets from Discovery Cove. I have magnets from Disney World, Epcot, all those places.
Wow.
Where I go, I always make sure to get a magnet. Which is funny that you asked that question.
It's funny. When we came up with this question, I didn't realize we were going to learn so much about our volunteers. What kind of magnets they have. That's pretty interesting. All right,
Yeah.
Wandering Soul, it's all on you. What do you think? What
Oh,
kind of
no.
magnets do you have on your refrigerator?
Well, I think me and Sharky are gonna get tips because I only have one, and I thought it was punny. It just says "Stay cool."
Oh.
Stay cool.
Wandering Soul, let me ask you something. Standing in front of all these people confessing that you only have one fridge magnet. Is that embarrassing?
I know.
A
Yeah,
little bit?
incredibly.
Okay. Thought it might be. All right. Listen, don't judge.
Save me a
Sharky doesn't have a
more.
lot of magnets either. Okay? Factor that in. All right. Now, these people, they're talking about their kids, though. You got to give me something to work with here. You know?
I'll add
The pet
I'll add a shark one if you save me.
See? Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. There we are. All right. Let's see. Did that help? All right. That helped a little bit. All right. Good.
No.
Excellent. All right. All right. So now what we're going to do, I want you to all think about the answers that you just heard. I want you to think about what we learned about our volunteers. I want you to think about the consequences of your actions, people. I want you to think about their futures, okay? All right. Because we're going to close the votes in 3,
I have a
in 2,
future.
in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did.
Oh,
What?
come on.
Wow. All right. All right. We can roll with this. All right. Now
Okay.
everyone's going to advance to our next round, our third round. And in this round, listen, when you came in tonight, you may have noticed we have a Patreon sign up the wall. You may have noticed a buy us a coffee link over there. And that's because we are trying to raise funds to put on more interactive experiences for all of you. All right. But not only that, listen, we do joke around an awful lot about feeding sharks in here. But in the real world, we're actually trying to save a shark. You're going to notice we have a picture up of the real world Sharky, who we just adopted thanks to your support. All right. And because a portion of whatever we collect is going to go to the Bimini Shark Lab. They're a fantastic organization. They do a lot to raise awareness about shark finning and about some of the horrific, environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today. They do a lot of great work, and we're really grateful that you guys have, given us a chance, to contribute in the ways that we can. We love when you come out and support us through the shows. We love you when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you know what? Honestly, those of you that have subscribed to our YouTube channel, we like you better. Just do. Just how it is. I'm sorry.
Yay.
That's just the way it is. All right. So what we're going to do now. All right. And by the way, you may have noticed when you came in that we have a guest book in the lobby. If you enjoy yourself tonight, we want to hear how you like the show. We love hearing feedback like that. So just, take the time after the show to go sign our guest book. All right. Now let's see. We're going to move on to our third round here. So let's clear our scores, everybody. All right. And this time we already put Render on the spot twice. So let's go to Wandering Soul. Are you ready for your question?
If I have to be.
You got
You
this,
have to be.
girl.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah, I think you
How
got
about
this. All right.
that?
Let's see. Now, I heard a vicious rumor going around the other day. It was really, really bad.
Oh, no.
I heard somebody say the Altspace admins were actually human beings. You believe that? All
What?
right, that's what I heard. All right, not the all-powerful beings we know them to be, but somebody said they were actually people. And listen, I put some thought into this. Let's assume for a moment. All right, listen. Now, Wondering Soul, I want you to tune out everything. I want you to forget all about the shark that's under you. I just want you to focus on this possibility because I want to know. All right, if indeed
Done.
they were actually people, and I know that's ridiculous, but if they were, what do you think it'd be like?
I'm sure they would be amazing, fun, shark-loving, happy, friendly, helpful people.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, that's good. All right. Iron, let me ask you, if the admins, and I know that if they were actually people, what would they be like?
They have to be amazing, important people to create such an awesome universe like this.
You know they're not voting for you tonight, though, right? It's just
I
the
know.
audience out there.
They all
Okay.
brought us together, if you think about it.
That's true. All right, cool. Now, Render, I want you to tune out the shark below you. I want you to really focus. And just for a moment, assume that the admins are human. What would they be like?
Underpaid and overworked.
Here we go. Okay. All right. Well, that's a good answer. I like that.
And a
All
little
right,
bit crazy.
everybody. All right. Well, yeah, I think maybe you'd have to be. All right, everybody. All right, let's focus up, people, and let's put some thought into this. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Render? Is it going to be Iron Sniper? Or is it going to be Wandering Soul? All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to lock our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed.
No!
Let's see how we did.
Not
Iron.
again!
I don't know what's going on here. I don't get it. Good answers. I don't understand. But you know how this works. Have you been rehearsing your scream?
Yeah, yep, I'm ready.
All right, good. All right, cool.
Coming,
All right, you're
Buster.
gonna meet my friend Buster. Here we go.
Later,
There it
bro.
is. Give us a good scream. There you go. That's beautiful. All right, now those of you that came in late, maybe the people that have been here can help us out. What was that you just saw, everybody? Here.
Seasoning.
That's right. That's all that is. That's all it's ever gonna be. And you? You didn't see nothing. All right. Well, we
Is it
got 2
paprika,
volunteers
Michael?
left, so we're gonna have to go to our sudden death round. All right, and hopefully it's very sudden. All right, and let's clear our scores out here. All right, let's get our scores all nice and reset, so you will have an opportunity to vote. And now we did make Kyle start out twice, so we're gonna start out with you, Wandering Soul. We're gonna have you
Aw.
go there. All right. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. All right. Well, one of the sponges that clean our set after the show, all right, he's developed kind of a nervous condition. Right. He's very, concerned because he's facing a copyright issue all the time. So he's got to keep a very low profile, and it's taken a toll on him. He's very wound up all the time. And it's because unfortunately when he came into the world, he was given the name Bob, and you can imagine that that's a problem. Legally. So, he's consulted with our legal team over at Forrester and Wood, and they've said that a name change might be able to help him. So if you could help this poor, unfortunate sponge, giving him a name so that he can go on to have, a normal life.
Oh. Poor unfortunate
So-
sponge. For a start, I like that.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
What?
You got any other suggestions? Something really cool?
Squeaky.
Squeaky. I like that.
Squeaky. It's
Get
cute.
your windows clean with Squeaky Sponge on his cleaning service. Oh, I like that.
Exactly.
That's good.
Everyone
By the
will
way,
do.
you know when you sign that consent button, all the intellectual property belongs to us, right?
What
Just making sure.
intellectual property?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What property? Yeah, exactly. Now, Render, let me ask you. Give me a cool name for our sponge. Something that's
I
not
have a lot
Bob.
of dirty jokes about Bob, but I won't bring him here because it's G-rated.
Well,
so
we
I'm just going to
appreciate
say that he
it's a
is.
family show because what's more wholesome than feeding a shark? All right, what do you got?
I'm just going to say that he's young, he's dumb, and he's full of soap.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I see what you did there. It was implied. I got it. Okay. We'll allow it. That's good. Although my hand does get really shaky when I get over by the buttons like this when that kind of thing happens. All right, everybody. Actually, we got one more question for you. Wondering, let me ask you, why do you think you deserve to live more than Render?
Because I'm just making it out in life. He's got a family. He's got a life. He's a celebrity. And I need my time to shine.
So he's like, he's had a full life and you're just starting out and you never really had a
Yeah.
chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Sharks
fair,
will
does it?
love him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, Render, let me ask you, why do you deserve to live more than Wandering Soul?
Because I don't know who that is. Who is that? Where's she from? She has no family.
Oh. You know what?
Michael
God
doesn't
really
love
brings
her.
out the best and worst in people. Really does. We see the best and worst of humanity on the show. And there it is right there, everybody. You all saw it.
Boycotting
Don't need to
you.
explain it. All right. But I want you to think about the consequences of your actions because we are going to lock in our votes in just a moment here.
Aw.
Is it going to be Render? Is it going to be Wandering Soul? Don't know. All right. But let's think about it here, people. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We're going to close our votes off in 3, in 2, in 1. I'm hearing laughing. This is going to go interesting. Voting is now closed. Let's see. Oh, wow.
I love you
What kind of
all.
laughter is that, Render? That's like
Maniacal.
maniacal. Okay.
Yeah.
You sure it's not
Came
denial?
here to die, so.
Okay. Well, we don't do that here. We just feed some.
Ooh.
Can't help you with that.
paprika.
But as you meet
I come here to
my
become
friend
paprika.
Melvin, I want you to give us your very best theatrical scream. This is your moment, Render. Here we
All
go. As we're going to feed you to Melvin here. There we go. All right. There we go. Give us a good scream. There we go. Yeah, oh, wow. As he was going out, he plugged his event. You know what? I got to give it to him, everybody. Right? If you're around and you see a fail to render comedy event, go check it out. It's definitely a good
Shameful.
experience. It's a great set. You'll enjoy it. All right. But wow, that's commitment. Now it looks like Wandering Soul is our winner. So we're going to take down our glass enclosure here. Here we go.
Yes.
Make sure I do this right. Right, there we go. And that's the wrong button. Okay, well, we can't
Did not
work with
work.
that. We're going to have to bring that out here. All right, there we go.
Yay.
All right, cool. So if Wandering Soul, if you would come down here and just stand right in front of this prize here and just face me, we're going to get a picture for our Twitter.
Hello.
Now, our audience can help us out.
Beautiful.
Throw up all the emojis that you can. All right, because we're going to get a nice picture here. All right, in 3, yell out shark time. 2, 1, it's time.
Shark
There you go. Very nice. Now, what we're going to do is, how many of you have never flown in Altspace before? If you've never flown in Altspace before, put your hands up like this. Let me see. You new flyers? All right, excellent. Well, if you haven't learned how to fly, we're going to show you how. Right. But listen, we'd like to invite you to come by and see us again this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. All right. We may actually have an encore performance later tonight. We're talking about doing that, maybe, possibly. All right. Now let's hear it for Sharky as he heads out to his trawler. All right. Thanks for helping us out today, Sharky. We'll see you later.
Bye,
All right.
Sharky.
And
Bye,
we're going to open up a portal
Sharky.
right in the back
Bye,
there. There we
Sharky.
go.
Oh, Sharky.
All right, very nice, everybody. All right, so now I'm gonna extend my bridges so we can head on out. I want to thank you all for coming. You're a great audience, and please take the time to sign our guest book. We'd love to hear how you enjoyed the show. That's like really, one of our favorite parts of doing this. All right, everybody, thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time. Everybody,
Thanks, Michael Forrest. Great show.
Bye.
you're welcome, Milkman. Thank you. All right, I'll see you all later. Thanks for coming, everybody.